Hey everybody, so I just got this in my email, this men's college basketball March Madness bracket, and I wanted to fill it out, but I don't know anything about basketball, so I'm just gonna do what I know, and I'm gonna just pick the teams with the funniest names to win. So, I mean, right off the bat, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just make Gonzaga win. That's a given, you know? That's the funniest name. I don't even need to look at the list. It's the first, Gonzaga. What can you do? Now, between the matchup of Oklahoma and Missouri, I think Missouri's going to have to win because of that vine. I don't think Oklahoma has any comedic quality to it, so I think Missouri's going to have to take the cake. Now, Virginia versus Ohio. I think, man, this is a tough one. Because Virginia is sounds close to genitals. But Ohio is where Jake Paul is from. And those are both very moderately funny things. I think that line, Ohio's where I'm from, we chew 'em like it's gum, when that was in the Team 10 It's Everyday Bro song, that was pretty high quality. Like, that was a high quality line. Let me see if I can pull that up here. It's Everyday Bro. Let's see if
Y'all can't handle this. Y'all don't know what's about to happen, baby. Team 10.
Where's the lyric?
Cali boy.
But I'm from Ohio. Well, he doesn't. This is But I'm from Ohio, the white boy. That one's pretty cringe. Actually, this might be more cringe than funny. Yeah, that's not funny. That's just sad. That's gonna have to go to Virginia. Oh, I just realized I missed Crete. Okay, that one's called Cretan. Cretan has to win. That's fun. Okay, USC versus... I don't know what either of these are. West Drayton? Okay. West Drayton? This is not a college, this is a town. Alright, that one's gonna have to win. I don't get it. Kansas versus E-Wash. I don't know. Iowa versus the Great Canyon. Oh, the Grand Canyon. I'd like to think that it's the entire Grand Canyon. And not just like a college that's named after the Grand Canyon. So I'm gonna give it Michigan. Oh, Michigan. You gotta lose. You gotta instantly lose. St. Bonaventure, LSU. Now, who is St. Bonaventure? Is that a real person? Shortened for St. Bonaventure. Is this guy any wacky antics? But if he didn't do anything wacky, it's a no-go for me. Canon is on every subject treated by great number of them dealing circumstantial. Dionysus the Areopagite. Roger Bacon. Dionysus from Greece. Max Bernard Weinstein. United States. Greatest of the doctors of the Sixtus the Fourth? Okay. You know what? No points to these guys for being very funny, but points to me for learning. I'm gonna give it to Bonaventure. Also, he's kind of got a silly name. Some of these are dumb. That's just a color. Like, what is MSTUCL? I don't even know what that is. Multi-systematic. Okay, we're just gonna assume that this stands for multi-systematic therapy, which is very funny. What is BYU? Where is Brigham? Never mind. Brigham Young. Brigham Young has to win. The only thing better than therapy is Mormonism, and that's true. UConn and Maryland. Now, the thing about UConn, like schools like UConn and like Wash U, you can kind of replace the U with like U as in like you. So you could construe it like UConn Pete. It's not very good, but it's something. Alabama has some, comedic potential that's been explored. Wisconsin. Now, okay, I'm gonna give it to Wisconsin simply because T-Pain rhymed mansion with Wisconsin, and I think that's genius. Like, I think that alone gives it to them. I don't know if it'll take them super far, but I think they're gonna get it. Now, Villanova and Winthrop. I don't know what either of these are. I don't want to research it. I don't care. Winthrop seems fun. Purdue is kind of a silly thing. Purdue, it's just a funny sounding word. I don't care. Who cares? Okay, Arkansas versus Colgate. Now, this is a heavy matchup. These guys were seeded, unfortunately. Colgate is a toothpaste, so that's pretty silly. But Arkansas gets the OG Vine reference points because of Arkansas and Kansas.
America, explain, what do you mean in Arkansas?
So I think this one is a coin flip in the comedy matchup. But I'm gonna give it to Arkansas because I'm a Zoomer. So I gotta give it to Arkansas. Whoever that lady was that made that Vine. Arkansas University, you should give her all of the money you make for the next year because of this alone. Florida versus Virginia Tech, that's just two states. Who cares? Oral Roberts? Oral Roberts? Okay, that one has to win. Alright, that one, Oral Roberts might even beat Gonzaga in the final. I don't care what Mike Trepp says. That college is called Oral Roberts. What? Okay, alright, we're gonna move on, but... Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts. Wait, what? Okay. Oral Roberts. Why? I might have to switch my college application. I might apply to Oral Roberts for this alone. This is incredible. Why are they called this? Why are they called... There's a man named... What? Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts. Here he is. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. I give you Oral Roberts. Alright. Enough of that. Drexel. Okay. Drexel is like isn't the name of the villain from Deadpool? Oh, some of these don't matter. Okay, Moorhead Street is funny. Okay, Moorhead Street. I give it to Moorhead Street. That's silly. It's funny in the same reason Oral Roberts is funny. It just is. Rutgers. Why would you call your... Who is coming up with these names? The Rutgers experience? Is there the Oral Roberts experience? Cleveland Street, like Cleveland, could be confused with Cleveland Brown. Cleveland Brown's a funny guy. Alright, Gonzaga gets a bye. It's fine, they wouldn't lose. Cretin versus, alright, it's gotta go to Cretin. Oregon versus the Grand Canyon. That would be a cool war. That would be a war I would want to watch. I think the Grand Canyon's got to take it. MSM Texas versus St. Bonaven. That's got to go to Bonaven. It sounds like Jonathan, but if you put a B at the beginning. And that's always silly. Brigham Young has to win. UConn and Alabama. I'll give it to Alabama. Sweet Home Alabama's a good song. Those Alabama jokes are good. Texas Tech versus Arkansas. Gotta be Arkansas. I mean, come on. I mean, does it even... People are gonna think I'm so stupid. We're laughing at this much. There's a college called Oral Roberts. How can you not laugh at that? His name is Oral Roberts. Rutgers or Cleveland Brown? Cleveland Brown. It's gotta go to Cleveland Brown. I think Gonzaga beats Cretin. Even though their school is named Cretin, which is what a school is supposed to do the opposite of make you, I gotta give it to Gonzaga. Also because Valparaiso's not even on the board. Brigham Young, American Moses. Baylor versus Winthrop. How is some of these just... Wait, Baylor beat Wisconsin? No. Wisconsin beats all of these. Really what I'm doing here is I'm repping T-Pain. I can't believe I let that slip through the crack. The matchup of the century. Oral Roberts is too good. Too powerful. I think we might need to know, like, I don't know. I don't think Oral Roberts can lose this. I think that Oral, Every time I come around, it's gonna get me. Every time. It's called Oral Roberts. How can you not? Moorhead and Cleveland Street. Now, the Battle of the Streets. Really what this is Quagmire versus Cleveland Brown. This will decide it. This is gonna decide it.
why don't you come on over and we can try to get things back to the way they used to be? Remember how it was?
Perhaps here there are many unsuspecting foxes to have sex with us.
That is why we wear a tight pants to show our bulges.
I think everybody loses. I feel like I'm gonna call it a Cleveland, but only on account I didn't want to watch all of that. Gonzaga versus the Grand Canyon. Gonzaga. It's got to go to Gonzaga. I'm sorry, but Michael Trapp, you've done it. Brigham Young has to take it. All right, all right, okay. Now T-Pain, can T-Pain take it here? I don't think he can. I don't think he can take it. I don't think the joke's exhausted itself. I don't care. I think it's funny. We're entering the finals. This is serious. I know technically I already declared Gonzaga the champion, but I might change my mind. I'm not sure yet. Gonzaga versus Brigham Young. This is an even matchup. Brigham Young is funny. There's a whole musical about how funny Brigham Young is. Now let's look at Gonzaga. Let's look at this. This guy looks like he's having a good time. Brigham Young University is actually quite scary looking. Is this what it actually looks like? There are no windows? Really, the battle between Gonzaga and BYU is whether or not you like laughing at other people's pain. And ultimately, I think here, I've got to make an example, and I think good has to triumph over evil, and I think Gonzaga has to win over BYU. Oral Roberts has to win. I don't care. Oral Roberts has to win the game. I didn't know that this was gonna be this good. They're gonna know I'm doing a bit. I don't care. That's it. That's gonna be that's it. That's the bracket. Oral Roberts. Alright, that's it. I'm calling the video.